Wooting. This brand needs no introduction when it comes to a gaming keyboard. They were the company which made Hall effect keyboards popular, especially for games where movement matters. Now, I'm not going to cover how activation point rapid trigger tech works. For that, I'll link a video down below in the description. Wooting has sent me their latest 60HE V2, which is an upgrade to its successful predecessor 60HE Plus. So let's go ahead with the unboxing. Wooting is mainly known for its pure performance. Yes, the stock switches were not that great, they didn't sound good either, but they did the job. I'm talking about my older 60HE Plus. I used it for like almost 2 years with the custom Xeon raw switches, and I would say the keyboard just felt very nice. It sounded much better compared to the stock. You can do more such upgrades with it, but now with the 60HE V2, they have done a lot of upgrades, so your keyboard sounds and feels much better out of the box, and also comes with 8000 polling rate, which gives extremely low input latency of about 0.125 milliseconds. I'm going to do a very quick sound test. The 60HE V2 comes in two layouts, one with normal spacebar and the other with split. The split spacebar is an interesting option to bind more keys in your games, which you can press via thumb button. I didn't want to experiment with it, so I just picked the normal one. Also, it comes in two cases, aluminium to give you the hefty premium feel, and ABS plastic, which is lighter and my preferred choice. Here comes the juicy part, Wootility. I think Wooting has figured it out and they have the best software for their product. I don't think so any competitor comes closer to it. As you can see, I have already loaded my profile. I'll put the Wooting code in the description, so if you want to copy, you can just import, copy paste, and it will load in your settings. I'll just show around. So I keep everything on 1 and WASD on 0.3 and left control, which is my crouch key. As you can see, there is also mod tab applied for the arrow keys. Then let's go on the rapid trigger. You don't have to use rapid trigger for every keys. I'm pretty sure just using it on your movement keys, which are WASD, and the crouch key, it could be personal preference. I just prefer using it. Before I didn't, but I started experimenting, and I think I found it quite good with the crouch key too. And I have tachyon mode on, which gives me 8000 polling. I have nothing remapped, so everything is default here. And you can see in the advanced keys you have a lot of options: Rappy Snappy, SOCD, which I personally don't use. Dynamic keystroke, mod tab, mod tab for my bottom keys, so I can use it for my down, up, side arrow, left, right arrows. So yeah, and also there is this nice feature called switch selector. So with my older 60HE Plus, I had the custom switches which I mentioned before called Xeon RAWs. So I used to use those. Now the current Wooting 60HE V2 is with Zeker Ticken. So it's a nice feature where if you try to upgrade or change your switches, if you don't like something, you switch to something else, you can pick it from this list. And every switch will have different max travel. So this one, they have 4mm. The Xeon RAWs had 3.4, I think. So they, as you can see here, when I press the key, it's 4. If it's a 3.4, 3.5, it will be 3.4, 3.5 here. So that's nice. So everything is calibrated perfectly. So yeah, I think Wootility is one of the best piece of software, the web driver, and it keeps on updating. Every month there are updates going on. So I think one thing which separates Wooting from the other competitors is their software, which is very nice in your like on your eyes when you just open it, and everything is just handy, smooth, easy to understand. I spent a week playing on the 60HE V2 and I didn't notice a difference while using 8K posing, but it's nice to know that my keyboard is running the lowest latency possible. I don't have any means to like check the latency, so I'm sorry for that, but you can check some other reviewers who have done like an in-depth latency testing. Okay, so as for performance, like while playing Valorant, I had no issues. I personally don't use SOCD, so I didn't try it, but the web utility just makes everything easier to set up. So yeah, it was a nice week of playing Valorant with the new Wooting. Okay, so would I recommend it for someone already using a 60HE Plus? Probably not, because I personally didn't notice a huge performance difference, and which is also covered by Wooting themselves on their YouTube channel, so you can check that out. But a major difference is the out of the box experience. The build quality on my plastic version is much better than my old one. The stock switches are way better and they sound like decent. So if you're planning to get a new Hall effect keyboard, you can just blindly go for the Wooting. You get 4 years of warranty, you get constant Wootility updates, and if I have to describe in one word, it would be consistent. The performance is very consistent. You get quality updates every now and then. So yeah, you pay a premium, but it's worth your money, and you don't have to upgrade for like maybe next few years. Trust me on that. Big thanks to Wooting for sending out the 60HE V2. Happy gaming guys, and see you in the next one.